Via remote, I'm Marissa Melton. Poland's defense ministry said the first American troops arrived in Poland on Saturday to reinforce NATO allies in Eastern Europe, amid fears Russia may invade neighboring Ukraine. The U.S. troops arrived at a military base in southeastern Poland near the Polish border with Ukraine. About 4,000 U.S. troops have been stationed in Poland on a rotational basis since 2017. U.S. President Joe Biden ordered the addition of troops to Poland on Wednesday. Biden also ordered troops to Romania and Germany, raising the total number of additional troops to nearly 3,000. The first contingent of additional U.S. troops arrived in Germany on Friday. The U.S. placed 8,500 other U.S. troops on high alert in January to deploy to Europe if necessary. They remain on high alert, and NATO defense ministers are expected to discuss adding more reinforcements at their next meeting, February 16th and 17th. Russia reported a record high 177,282 daily COVID-19 infections on Saturday as the Omicron variant spread throughout the country. Despite the surge, Russia's consumer health watchdog said Friday that the government would loosen some of its containment measures beginning on Sunday, saying the requirements, quote, have lost their reasoning because of Omicron. As of Sunday, Russians will no longer need to self-isolate after contacting those after being in contact with those affected with COVID-19. And Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan said Saturday he and his wife have tested positive for Omicron. He said they were tested after showing mild symptoms, and he was planning to continue his work from home. This is VOA News. The U.S. death toll from COVID-19 passed the 900,000 mark Friday, a tally President Joe Biden described in a statement as a tragic milestone, fueled by the highly contagious Omicron variant of the coronavirus. Biden said the victims were beloved by friends and family, and he urged vaccinations for all Americans. The U.S. death toll reached 900,000 less than 2 months after eclipsing 800,000, this according to the Johns Hopkins Coronavirus Resource Center. COVID-19 has become one of the 3 top cases of death in America, behind the big 2, heart disease and cancer. In the U.S. state of Virginia, a mask mandate remains in place for 7 school districts with an enrollment of over 350,000 students. This follows a judge's ruling Friday that blocked the mask optional mandate signed by Governor Glenn Youngkin. A spokesman for the governor said Youngkin will appeal the decision. Just 64% of the U.S. population is fully vaccinated. Iran has welcomed U.S. sanctions relief but called the move insufficient. Iran's foreign minister told reporters, quote, what happens on paper is good, but it's not enough. The Biden administration restored some sanctions relief to Iran's atomic program on Friday as talks aimed at salvaging the languishing 2015 nuclear deal enter a critical phase. The waivers are intended to entice Iran to back the 2015 deal that it has been violating since former President Donald Trump withdrew from the agreement in 2018, reimposing U.S. sanctions at that time. In the short term, the waivers will exempt foreign countries and companies that worked in Iran's civilian nuclear sector from American penalties. 4 people were hurt when a bomb exploded at a busy market Saturday in the city of Beni in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. This, according to police, it came days after the U.S. Embassy in the capital, Kinshasa, warned of a possible attack. Local police said they were looking for the suspected bomber. The attack took place in a region where Congolese and Ugandan forces have launched a campaign against suspected Islamist extremists. The attending physician at Beni Police Hospital said 4 people were in stable condition after being injured in the blast. He said no one had been killed. The U.S. Embassy in Kinshasa said Tuesday it believes terrorist attacks were planned in Beni in the near future. It warned citizens against traveling there. Beni has seen several recent bombings that authorities have blamed on the Allied Democratic Forces, a Ugandan militant group. The most recent was Christmas Day. Via remote, I'm Marissa Melton, VOA News.